talking about the kind of situationship that I found myself in. It didn't last for more than 1 month, or 1 month and few weeks, to be honest. But when I came out of it, it was just like I came out of a relationship, like maybe I broke up with somebody. That's to tell you how bad situationship is. And by the time you now come out of it, that's when you now start to use your sense that, was I sensible? That was how it was for me, because you guys did not have anything defined, and it's just a waste of time. Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, then I want to say you're just at the right place. My name is Ruth Olusoya, and I film about faith, relationships, self-development, lifestyle, and any other thing that you can learn from. So I want to say thank you so much to all of those people that watched my last video where I talked about my freedom from addiction to pornography. Thank you so much. If you haven't watched it, please do to watch it and also share to friends so that they will be blessed. Thank you so much. So today's topic is situationship, relationship, talking stage, situationship. Yes, I heard that this week, that there's something called situationship, and so I'm going to be talking about everything that is along the line relationship, but it's not relationship, how you can go about it, how you can avoid it, how you can break free from it. So I want to say something. If you're a guy that you're watching this video, though this video is not supposed to be directed to you, but I feel like you can also learn from it, because to be honest, we're talking about you people. But this video is basically directed to my girlies, my gender people, because I love them so much. First thing first is, I would like to tell you guys what situationship is. I would also like to give you pointers so that you can know. This is for my girlies right now, so that you can know whether you're in a situationship or not. So let's go. What is situationship? Situationship is basically just a relationship that is not defined. And when I talk about relationship now, obviously I'm talking about romantic relationship in view. I'm not talking about just platonic relationship or agape relationship or something like that. I'm talking about romantic relationship in view. That's what's always caused this situationship thing. So let me just define it in layman's language. So it's basically a guy and a girl that are fond of each other, doing everything that those people in relationship do. And when I talk about that, like being intimate, when I talk about intimacy now, I'm not talking about physical intimacy. I'm talking about emotional intimacy, where you guys are so fond of each other, you call each other, you like each other, but then the relationship is not defined. In your mind, it is more than friendship. But then when you guys ask each other that who are we, it is basically we're just friends, because you guys do not have anything defined. So now let me move to pointers, because this video, I don't want it to be too long. Now, in case you may be saying that I'm not in a situationship, Joe, we're just friends and we like each other. So now let me tell you what you need to know, so that you will know whether you're in a situationship or not. Whenever you guys don't talk, or whenever you guys maybe find yourself in something I'll call busy schedule, and you guys don't talk, you miss him. You miss that he has not talked to you, he has not called you, you're calling him and he's not picking. You feel entitled to his time. You feel entitled to him calling you, him picking your calls. Oh, I'm so sorry to say, but you're in a situationship, my dear sister. Another thing is, whenever you see that is with some other persons, especially people of the opposite gender, and is around them, or you post their pictures, you feel sort of like angry, or you feel very jealous that why is he posting them, and you want to know who this person is to him. You're in a situationship. I'm so sorry to break it to you, but you're in a situationship. What's another pointer? You love to be with this person. There are some things that you call standards before, but when it comes to this person, you do not mind breaking these standards. When I talk, I'm not talking about physical intimacy standard, because I believe that I'm talking to believers and children of God that know that even when they're in a relationship, there's not supposed to be some sort of physical intimacy, like the things that I'm talking about. So whenever I'm talking, just know that I'm not talking about those things, but I'm talking about you love to be with him, you really like him, you really like his company so much that in a day, if you do not have this thing that you guys like, if you guys do not have some moments together, you really feel like your day is incomplete. I'm sorry to break it to you too, but then it's called situationship, my dear. Okay. So, guys, and I want to say something now that I believe that you watching this video, sometimes you may want to scroll away and say that I'm not in a situationship and I don't think I can ever be. That's how I want to tell you about my story. So, prior to the time where I had something called, mine wasn't even that bad or even that long. Thankful to the kind of friends that I have. But I want to say something that if somebody had told me that Ruth will be in a situationship or something called situationship, I would say I can never be. First thing first is because of the kind of boundaries that I set. Another thing is because I find myself so knowledgeable about things pertaining to this. So I was so knowledgeable about situationship. I know what it's called. I know what it looks like. And I did not believe that it's now me that will not say that I'm in a situation. So, my dear, there's nobody it cannot happen to, so I'm not here to judge you. One of the things I found it hard to do is where to draw the line. So basically, there's talking stage, there's situationship. Talking stage is basically for data where you guys collect informations, learn to get to know if this person thinks like you, if this person has the same perspective about you, or all of those things. But those ones are called talking stage because you guys know that why we're having this thing is because we hope that there will be a relationship in view. That's better. Sometimes it doesn't go past talking stage because you guys know that I can't be with this person. His thinking is not like mine. Oh, I can't be with this lady. She thinks so differently from my perspective or my perception, and then it doesn't go past talking stage. That's better. But for some people, they don't know what they are doing. Some even go as far as using pet names for each other. Even go as far as wearing matching outfits, going out on dates together, yet you guys do not have anything defined. That's fire. It's called playing with fire. If you find yourself in that kind of thing, let me tell you something. It's better that you run now. It's better that you run because at the end of the day, you'll find out that where you guys end this thing is more painful than when you don't let me say it's more painful than when you end a relationship. I'll say it's more like you're going through heartbreak or a breakup. You know, those people that have breakups, how they feel. That's how it's always like for people that just come out of a situationship that is undefined and they felt disappointed, especially when you now ask that, who are we? What are we? So somebody is going to ask the question that when should I draw the line? Basically, I would say that it depends on your personal boundaries, your personal self. You can lie to every other person in this world, but it's going to be something disgraceful if you lie to yourself. And that's what my gender do a lot. You lie to yourself. You're already liking this person. You're already getting emotionally attached and you still continue. And you would say that because you don't want to ask this person so that it will not look like you are cheap. There are different ways to say something without saying it. So one of the solutions that I would say is a solution to bringing yourself out of situationship is talking about it. But in case you do not want to talk about it, one of the things you can do is to talk about it without talking about it. I'm going to give you that secret. So basically talking about the kind of situationship that I found myself in. It didn't last for more than 1 month or 1 month and few weeks, to be honest. But when I came out of it, it was just like I came out of a relationship, like maybe I broke up with somebody. That's to tell you how bad situationship is. And by the time you now come out of it, that's when you now start to use your sense that was I sensible? That was how it was for me, because you guys did not have anything defined and it's just a waste of time. It is just you are not a customer care person, you are not a therapist. When you see that a guy is already messaging you every day and you guys now start to talk every day, please know when to draw the line. And there is no stipulated month for you to say, let me draw the line. It depends on you. For some persons, they are free to do it. They are cool to do it for 2 months. For some persons, it's only 1 week because they know themselves. They know that they do not have the strength to be emotionally entangled with this person, and then it's not leading to anywhere. It costs them a lot. So I will not blame you, girl, if you are talking to somebody and you feel like this person is checking up on you, this person is asking you life information about yourself, you're already shining your teeth, you're already laughing out loud when this person is talking to you, and after 1 week, 2 weeks, you're saying that, hello guy, please, who are we? Please, whatever the guy wants to call you, let him call you cheap, let him call you desperate. It's just basically you setting your boundaries. But I'm going to give you another way to do this thing. So whenever you see that you and somebody, you're already talking for too long, you're already getting fond of this person, you're already loving this person, and liking this person basically because of the attention that this person gives to you, and you guys are just so fond of each other. If you are beginning to feel like this is a situationship and this person is not coming clear, he's not even saying anything that like, I like you, or you can just come to say, or he can just compliment you, but he's not saying anything like, I see us being together, or I feel like God is saying this particular thing about the both of us and all of that. He's not coming plain. He's just basically there, keeping your company and everything. There's a way to do it, and one way that I feel like is reliable is that you draw away from this person. I feel like if this person really is there for something, because guys too always like to gather information about this person before they even go ahead to tell this person that I like you. I feel like most guys do not just like to come at you to say I like you. They want to know about you. So I feel like when you draw away from this person, if this person still come back to meet you, then you can say that I actually did it intentionally. I drew back because I feel like I'm already getting emotionally attached to you, and I do not feel like it's something that I would like to do. If you see that this person not say anything, just say, oh, okay, it's okay, please run for your life. Then if this person now starts to say that, okay, yeah, it's because I like you, and ask, you like me as per what? What do you like me for? Before you go and make me start wasting my time to be say I'm praying about it, please, what exactly do you want from me? Do you want us to be friends? Do you want us to be close friends? If you're saying you want us to be close friends, then I will know what to tell you. In case I cannot keep a close friend that is an opposite gender of mine because I'll fall in love with you, then I'll let you know. But by the time you start to hear something like, I actually like you, but then let's see how it goes, let's just see. Please run for your life. You may cry if you want to, but please run for your life. Run for your dear life. And then it's okay to feel pain, but then just know that God is preparing your own for you. And then another thing is that sometimes whenever you get too entangled with this person, and then sometimes you don't want to even pray about it. You don't want to say, God, what is it? See, because sometimes when you feel like you're already getting close to somebody too much, even if the person has not yet said his intention, I feel like you can even pray to God about it. But sometimes you don't want to pray because of the fear of losing them. Sometimes you don't even want to ask this person because of the fear of losing them, because in that short period of time you feel like you've had a company that is so, you had moments with this person that you don't want to lose, that you cherish a lot. But I'm here to tell you that, to be honest, most times you feel like this because you don't know the God that you serve. You feel like when you ask this question, you lose this person, or when you don't, you feel like when you ask a question, you lose this person, or when you pray to God, God will say, no, this is not the person, and you're scared to lose this person because you don't even know. You don't even know how God loves you. You don't even know how God cherishes you a lot. You don't even know what God has in store for you. You don't even know that God wants the best for you. To you, you think that this is the best person for you. But if it's not going to work, then it means that God is preparing something best for you. God is preparing something better for you. One of the things that situationship, so I'm going to list 3 things that situationship will do for you. Number 1, situationship will waste your time. The time that you're supposed to be investing in yourself, you're investing in something that would not yield results. That is why it's better. It is very better to know what you're in for at the very beginning. Now, sometimes you may wait for 2 months, 3 months before you ask, but please, I feel like 3 months is even too much for you to ask somebody that you guys talk every day. You're now talking into the night. please ask, my dear sister, because the time that you're supposed to be using to invest in yourself, the time that you're supposed to be using to invest in people, the time that you're supposed to be using to invest in your future, you're using it to invest in something that will yield no results. If this time is used to invest in a talking stage that has been defined, or that you guys know that we like each other and we hope that this is going to yield into a relationship, it is still better than you investing this time into something that will not. Why am I talking like I'm so pained? Yes, because I care for you a lot. I hear stories a lot, and to be honest, it's not more funny. And that's because we are wired differently. Though I'm still going to talk to the guys, because I feel like, guys, you guys do this thing a lot. You know that you don't like somebody, and then you are all in the person's DM using pet names, using things like baby, dear, love. Please stop it. If you're a guy and you do this thing, it is very wrong. Why? Because guys, and I feel like for males and females, we are wired differently. You would hear people say that men are moved by what they see, women are moved by what they hear. Why do you think that sometimes somebody is going to approach you and this person is not even fine? In fact, everybody that God created is very fine, actually, but you know that this person is not just it. And then maybe you just give the person chance and the person start to talk to you, you guys start to talk to each other, the person start to show that he's caring and all of that. Why is it that, is it me that it has happened to before? But you just start to feel like this person is fine, oh, and this person is not that bad. But for a guy, whether or not they have feelings for you, they can be there, they can be all over you. Though some people do it intentionally, but for some of you that don't do it intentionally, I'm here to caution you to please stop. You're in somebody's DM or say, oh dear, some even use baby. No, that thing, it asks me, like, I hate it. Why will you use baby for me when I'm not your girlfriend, or when we don't have anything together? Please stop it. Stop it. You can't say you don't know that these things are wrong. Please. What am I even saying that some of them don't know? You guys know. You guys know that it is wrong, but you do it. Please stop it. Don't use baby. Don't use love. Don't use sweetheart for somebody that you don't even have any feelings for. Even if you have feelings for the person, why will you even use sweetheart for somebody that you're in talking stage with? Wait, see, when you are in a relationship, please. If you're using sweetheart for somebody that you're not in a relationship with, please, what will you use for somebody that you guys are already in a relationship? I don't understand. So what makes the difference? So what was I even saying? Yes, I was saying that women are mostly wired by what they hear. That's why sometimes somebody that is not fine to you before, once he starts showing you all the care and attention, it will just become like an angel in your face. But men, they are moved by what they see. They are not really moved by what they hear like that. So they may be in 10 girls DM showing attention and everything, and they don't like any one of them. That's why you need to guide your heart. That's why it's you that need to set boundaries for yourself, because at the end of the day, you are at the receiving end. You are the one that will go through the pain the most. They will just be like, but we were never dating. God, I beg. Like, I've heard stories, real life stories that really made me laugh, but in real sense, I know that it's not supposed to make me laugh, because these are serious matters. So it's you that want to really guide yourself. You want to really protect your mind. You want to really set boundaries for yourself, because at the end of the day, it's you that will feel pained. It's you that will really feel pained. So that's why I said that first thing first is that it wastes your time. I'm not saying that go and be saying who are we. There are better ways to do these things, but once you guys have a clear definition of this is why we are doing this, this is why we are doing this, I feel like it's very hard for you to start catching feelings, because you guys already defined it from the very beginning that we're just business partners, we're just friends and nothing more. And even if you have not defined it from the very beginning, you need to even keep defining it at the long run, because you can't tell me that you guys have defined it that you're just friends and nothing is coming out of it. You guys are just friends and you guys are talking into the night. Should we catch feelings? Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry for yelling, but the truth is that you will catch feelings. You guys already say that you just want to be friends and nothing more, or even tells you that he has somebody. You feel like, oh, I have somebody, and you guys are not talking into the night. What are you doing? Are you his therapist? Are you a customer care? If he wants to talk, let him go and call a customer care service. Like you guys are not, you're not his therapist, you're not a customer care service person. Why is he telling you all the story about his life? Why is he asking you different story about your life? Please, ma fe joke by me. Oh my god, why is he asking you different things? What is your purpose? What do you see yourself as? Oh really, I beg, please, why are you here? Let us discuss that first. Why are you here? To be very honest, why are you here? Why do you want to talk to me? Why do you want to know my future plans? Why do you want to know? Okay, God, I feel like I'm becoming very dramatic, but then I said it that it's a very dicey topic. But then, in case you're in a situationship with somebody, please, it's not too late. Whether it's 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 1 year, it's not too late to have it defined. It's not too, please call the person, ask the person, what are we? Or who are we? Is it what are we? Who are we? Where is this leading to? Where do you like? What exactly do you see us like? What are we? No, like who are we? No, what are we? Like who exactly are we? Who do you see us to be? Just put the question in a way. If you cannot use mouth to say it, use attitude to say it. Don't reply his text. Don't reply his call at night. I'm sure that he's going to ask you that why, and you'll be like, I feel like we're already getting so fond of each other, and I don't want to find myself in a situation where even if it's going to be leading to something, I'm going to judge based on what we have. I feel like that's cool. That's cool enough. That's sending a signal. Yeah, that's sending a signal. So what else do I have to say? Another danger of situationship is that it takes you through the process of trying to recover, trying to heal. Heal from what exactly? Because you guys were never in a relationship, and that's the most crazy part. That's the most annoying part, because if they ask you now that what are you going through, at least if it's somebody that they were in a relationship, you say, oh, I'm going through a breakup season and all of that. But you, what are you going to say to your own? I'm going through a situationship kind of breakup season. I'm going through a situationship breakup season. Ow. You'd even be ashamed to say it, to be very honest. And that's why you want to do yourself the good of defining it from the very beginning. If you don't want to use mouth to define it, use action to define it. Use attitude to define it. Whatever it is that you want to use to define it, use to define it. Just don't find yourself in something called situationship, because it makes you start going through the process of trying to recover, trying to heal from something that was never real. Yeah, oh, pick up lines. Trying to heal from something that was never real. Actually makes you try to heal from something that was never real, because it was never defined from the very beginning. And then when you now feel like, oh, I feel like this is getting too much and out of hand, you now later ask, you're now met with disappointment. You will definitely miss this person. It will now look like you guys just broke up. You now start to heal. You now start to try to start from the scratch, or start to say, oh, we're just friends, we have been friends. I didn't say. It's better to save yourself all those drama from the very beginning. Have you ever been in a situationship before? What was it like for you? How did you grow past that? Or what do you feel like is the difference between talking stage and situationship? I would like to hear from you. And to whoever that is watching this and you're already emotionally attached to that guy, and you will not still go and ask that what are we or who are we, or use your attitude, I pray that God himself is going to scatter that situationship in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So I'd love to meet you in the comment section. What do you feel about this topic, or what would you like to say?